Welcome to Amy Learns to Cook. On the show today, we're going to make hot buttered egg noodles with sausage and peas. This recipe is not glamorous, but it sure hits the spot when you're hungry. So join me as we make hot buttered egg noodles with sausage and peas. The very first thing I did is I put a stock pot full of water on the stove, put it on high so that we will have some water to boil our noodles. Now we're going to prep some of our vegetables. I have some couple cloves of garlic, 3 cloves of garlic. I've got a large onion that I've diced. We're also going to cut up some celery, and I've already wash this celery. I want pretty good pieces, so I'm just gonna do like, I guess it would be like half moons, right? And I have 4 stalks of celery here. Celery gives it a little bit of crunch, which I really love. I always keep a lot of prep bowls on the side because I like to prep all my ingredients in advance so they're ready to go when I cook. Okay, so now we're going to cut up some green onion, and I've already got this all washed. We're going to trim the edges on it. And we're just gonna cut it in medium-sized pieces. This green onion is gonna go on top of our noodles when we're done, just to give it a little bite at the end, a fresh bite. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is shred some carrots. And I have our Breville Food Processor, and I always use baby carrots. They're already peeled, they're clean, they're great. I buy these in my local club store, and they're organic. So baby carrots are like the most fabulous thing, right, to use lately. So we're going to take the lid off our food processor, and we're going to go ahead and put the post in here, and we're going to do this on a coarse shred. We're going to put the lid back on. I haven't used this that much. I recently got this food processor. If you're interested in information about this food processor, I have 2 videos. One I did an unboxing, and one I did a test on it, and I really liked it. So I'll put some links down in the comments if you're interested in the food processor. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some carrots. We probably only need a cup or so. And I didn't really want to do this on a box grater because I have this habit of taking part of my knuckles off. So I just figured that I would do it in the food processor. So we're going to put this in here, and we're just going to let her rip. Nice. If I have any extra, I'll use it for something else. We like to use carrots in our smoothies in the morning. So it works out pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and take this off. We have some nice shredded carrot. Okay, so we are going to cut up some sausage. This is just some chicken hardwood smoked sausage. This is one of my favorite kinds. And we're just going to cut it in on a diagonal And we're going to put it into a saute pan. I put a little bit of olive oil in here just because this is pretty lean and it doesn't really generate a lot of fat to cook it in because it is chicken sausage. So I just put a little bit of olive oil in there. Okay, so our sausage is nice and cooked. We're going to go ahead and remove them into a bowl. We don't want to overcook them. We're going to add them back into our noodle mixture. Water is coming up to a boil. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil. This is just an extra step I kind of like to do. There's pretty much the jury's out on whether it does any good. Some people think it keeps your noodles from sticking together. You really want to give this some nice salty water. This is really your only opportunity to season the pasta, so you want to make it nice and salty. So we're going to use about 1/3 cup of butter. In this saute pan, I have it just on medium heat. We're going to go ahead and melt that down. Might actually put a little tiny bit of olive oil in there just to bring up the smoking point of that butter a little bit. Because butter will burn if it gets too hot, and that happens pretty fast. So a little bit of olive oil will bring up that smoking point so it won't burn so fast. Okay, so the first thing we're going to put in is our onion. And you kind of want to put these in the order that they cook. So the ones that cook the longest, you're going to put those in first. So while the onions are going, we're going to go ahead and put some egg noodles in our water. This is just plain extra wide egg noodles. I'm probably going to put 2/3 of this package in there. So that's like 2/3 of a pound. Okay, so next we're going to put in our celery. And we're going to soften that up a little bit. What's left on the noodles, we're cooking them till they're al dente. According to the package directions. We're now going to put in some carrots, and it seems like I got a little crazy with the food processor, so I'm going to use these extra carrots in another dish. We're going to make some fried rice later, so they will be perfect for that. And we're going to go ahead and cook the carrots until they're softened up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to put in 3 cloves of garlic. You want to put the garlic in at the end, remember, because we don't want to burn it or get it bitter. And now we're going to put in about a cup or so of frozen peas. Whoop! And frozen peas don't take too long to heat up. They heat up real quickly. Okay, so we are going to put our noodles in the sauteing mixture here. And I'm just going to strain them right in. I got this little spider. It doesn't matter if you just get a little bit of water in there. Drain them off as best you can. Okay, so we got our egg noodles in here. We're going to put our sausage in here. Wow, it's looking good. This is going to feed a crowd, or you can take this, you have some now and then take the rest for your lunch at work. So I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder. I know I put some garlic in there before, but I just like a little bit of garlic powder, not a lot. Okay, so we're going to put a little fresh ground pepper. Or a lot, because I like a lot. I'm going to put a little salt in here. And we're going to put a little paprika for color. A little bit. And now we're gonna plate it up. It looks really good. Wow. I may have let my noodles go a little too far, but I don't really care. Get some sausage. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum. Put a little green onion on the top. And it's time to take a taste. Wow, it looks really good. It's just simple. It's easy to make. I wouldn't call this a glamorous dish. It's just simple, good food, right? Really good. I'll just keep eating it. And you can vary this. You can put whatever kind of vegetables you want, whatever kind of seasoning you want, whatever kind of sausage. It's really, really good. If you like this recipe, please subscribe below and leave me a comment. And visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest at amylearnstocook. Today, we're making hot buttered egg rolls. On the show today, we're making hot buttered egg noodles with sausage and pears.
I didn't say pears, I said peas.
Let's try that again.